Well, hello. School just ended, and I was working on final exams and everything, and didn't get my review totally done. I'll tell you what I was going to review. It's going to be the Platinum Plaisir. This is kind of a... Whoops. Okay, didn't damage the nib. It's kind of a Platinum Preppy, only jazzed up with a metal finish. I took the photos, but honestly, with final exams and everything, I just did not get around to filming the review. So I will do that next week, and I'll have time. Summer's here, but I just did not have time this week. Upcoming, I have a couple other fun pens. This is a Boer, I'm going to learn to pronounce it. Some kind of Chinese pen anyway. It's got a cool little crystally glassy type tip. The only thing I don't like about it is it leaks like a son of a gun. But maybe I'll get it fixed by the time I review it. But anyway, I'll be reviewing this pen. Screw cap, and it screws to post. I have a Pilot Petite. I actually purchased one of my own, and then a viewer sent me one also. So I'm probably going to use the viewers because I sort of mutilated the cartridge in the process of trying it out. And now I know how to use the cartridge, so I won't mutilate it this time. This is an old JetPens Chibi. I have a new JetPens Chibi, which I will be reviewing. I plan to review the Schrader Tactical Pen, but I might be mispronouncing that. I have also heard Schrade, and I'd like to know which way to pronounce it before I get around to doing the review. So if you know, let me know. But the fun thing about this pen is tactical. I think I'm ready for the zombie apocalypse. In fact, I have plans of filming the review in the basement, but we'll see how that goes. I have a Platinum Cool I'll be reviewing. I have a really interesting Hero 360 degree pen. Let's see if I can read the number in this light. 3,266. But check out that nib. Got to figure out how to show this on the review, but a 360 degree nib. I won't say that's one of my favorite pens, but it is interesting. I have an Esterbrook of some kind. This was sent by a viewer of the channel named Chris Rapp. I don't remember the number, but when I do the review of the pen, I'll give you his name. At least his YouTube name, because, you know, privacy and all that. But kind of cool pen. It's an Esterbrook. I need to research a little bit more and learn about its model name and such before I do a review of it, but interesting. Sack filler, kind of limited capacity as far as I'm seeing, but you know, maybe I'm an idiot and maybe it fills up really well. One of those things I need to learn. That's why I play with these pens for a while before I use them, or before I review them. This is a pen of my own. This is a Kaweco Dia. It's a 1930s model. I was a little bit questioning about that, but I've done some research that makes me pretty confident it's a 1930s model. Interesting though, here it is next to a modern Kaweco Sport. Not too much longer. The modern Kaweco Dia, this is a Kaweco Dia 2, which I will also be reviewing someday, is a much larger pen. So there is that. And by the way, the old 1930s one is an oblique nib, which I've never used an oblique nib before. So that's kind of fun. The same viewer sent me two Jinhaos. One of them is metal, one of them is plastic. So I'll be talking about them down the road. They're kind of the Lamy Safari knockoff. This is interesting. Even the viewer, another one sent by this viewer, so wow, he'll be getting a lot of credit over the next few months. This is an interesting pen, fountain pen. We don't know, he doesn't know, and I don't know the brand. Very nice nib though. But here's what's cool, and I've been intentionally covering with my hand. Ba-ba! It's also a pencil. Okay, I've never seen that before. Fountain pen plus pencil. I'll be reviewing that. Let's see, down here I have a Reform. Oh boy. Let's see if I remember the number. I don't remember the number. Well, who cares? Anyway, it's a Reform pen. Apparently they were sold to schools. This little nib here is a very flexy kind of nib. I'll be reviewing him. I already viewed this guy, so I won't show him to you. I got from a viewer, I have a Charlie, Noodler's Charlie. I've wanted to try one, but I haven't been able to justify buying a bottle of ink just to try it. Because I bought a bottle of Noodler's Heart of Darkness, and I don't need another one because it's not an ink I use real heavily. But a viewer sent me this, and it's not like they're out a lot of money because it's a free pen. But, interesting. It has some quirks, which we'll talk about. A Surwex 101, which is an eyedropper-filled Indian pen. And it looks like maybe their pet cat or rabbit chewed at the feed. I'm not sure, but it writes pretty well. So totally contrary to the reviews that I've read. I was also sent a Platinum Preppy. Now, I have reviewed a Platinum Preppy before, but I think I'm going to review this one because there's nothing wrong with revisiting a pen either. I have new thoughts on the Platinum Preppy. And as far as rodeos go, might be interesting to compare the Platinum Preppy to the Platinum Plaisir. And I've been saving this for last. A viewer also sent me a Waterman 52. Actually, it's called a Waterman's, let's get this right, a Waterman's 52. This is a very wet noodle type of nib. It's been very faded in the sun. In fact, I can't wait to show you this pen with a good photography and such. It is a very nice pen. Now, this isn't one that's in prime condition. It's missing its clip. It is faded from the sun. It's been a little bit beat up, but I'll tell you what, it writes real nicely. So I had the feeling that the person who sent that to me to review did not spend a lot of money on it, but who cares? It's a really fun pen, and I'm glad I got the chance to try it. So that's what's coming up. Besides that, I'll be reviewing some notebooks. I'll be reviewing Apica notebooks. I have Muji notebooks. I've already reviewed a Muji fountain pen, so Muji notebooks. Let's see, Life. I think they're Life notebooks. The only one that's actually in here right now is this guy. Whoops, upside down. Clairefontaine. I'll be talking about the bullet journals, specifically with the Midori Pocket Journal. And yeah, I'm going to be able to fill the summer and then some because, like I said, some of what I'll be doing this summer is going to be some fountain pen rodeos where I compare different fountain pens. I also plan soon, now that school's out, I have free time, to review the Noodler's fountain pen nibs. Now, I was actually going to rush and do the Plaisir today. Like I said, I have the photographs done. I need good light for that, and I had good light to get those photographs. The reason I didn't, you can tell I'm not shaved. Honestly, this was even though school ended last week, this was my first truly free day where I wasn't doing anything school related. And you know what? I went out there and I did a bunch of digging on my garden. So, but I promise I will review, a little piece of dust, I think you even saw that on the camera. I will be reviewing all those pens this summer. Next week it'll be the Platinum Plaisir. I can't make any promises for what's next, but something out of what I just held up is going to be the next pen I review. So, I hope that was interesting and useful, and we'll talk to you later. And by the way, I'm going to do a postscript here. This weekend, I'm going to finally put up the last bit of my trip to Rapid City and back. I'm going to do the and back part, which was very snowy. Not very scenic, but very snowy. And one of my viewers mentioned something called Norwegian Slow TV. I'm going to experiment a little. I need to find topics, plural, that I can fill an hour and a half with. And anybody watching it hopefully knows how to hit the pause button and walk away for a while. Because an hour and a half of listening to me, I don't even make my students do that. So, yeah. So we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.